for meeting new people. We have 80 donors for users, 20 million active users. We do about 7 billion pages a month, and we're the #3 social network in the US. I know a bit about user acquisition and retention on the web. I actually don't have that much experience in social games, so be nice to me. But hopefully some of the lessons I've learned and will share can be applicable to social games as well.
Hi, my name is Shukla. I'm the founder and CEO of Offerpal. We are a monetization platform for any application or website with virtual currency, digital goods, or subscription-based services. And the reason that I'm on this panel on user acquisition is that more and more social game developers and social networks and worlds are looking at monetizing their users and also acquiring users, and acquiring the right type of users that monetize is really where we're focused now.
James.
Hello, my name is James Currier, and I'm the CEO of WonderHill, which is a social gaming company doing casual, wholesome, uplifting games. And prior to this, I was the CEO of Tickle. I built my first website in 1994, and we started Tickle in '99. We registered over 200 million people on the web. And the problem with that business was that people would come, but they wouldn't stay. The social gaming business is one where people stay. So acquiring people virally and otherwise into these games is a much better business than the last one.
And Jia.
Hi, I'm John. I'm from RockYou. Everybody since my first grade teacher got now. I'm one of the co-founders of RockYou. I'm one of the leading developers of applications on Facebook, MySpace, and actually many social networks around the world. That's kind of like one of our main claim to fame and relevance, I guess, to the panel is that we've done a lot of application and type of social game development, not just on kind of like the social networks of the US, but like for instance in Japan, in China, and kind of like a lot of other tech countries out there. We also run one of the larger advertising networks on Facebook, and so I mean, the biggest thing is that we actually have a lot of little bits of experience here and there, kind of all across the ages of social networking development.
Great. We'll start with a few specific questions, and then we'll go broader. John, talk to us about Facebook. You're one of the pioneers on Facebook, early on, leader in the space. It's been the last year since the last time we got together like this. Talk to us what's changed about customer acquisition and retention.
Well, the cool thing about it is, so Facebook itself as a platform has gone through a lot of changes, a lot of ages as we kind of look at it. And the neat part about it is actually the current iteration with kind of like the live news feed, stream stuff, as well as kind of like a more advanced notification framework is that at least user acquisition and growth is actually about the same rate as it was when it actually first started off. And that's kind of a surprise to some people, but what happens is for us, it's actually when we first started off, a lot of people talked about how growth was really huge. And then, Facebook actually added a couple of rules to make sure that people were, they weren't spamming and that kind of stuff. But the cool part about it is the interaction on Facebook and the amount of users and engagement on it is actually at such a high level. Actually, the rate of growth and engagement is actually higher than it's ever been. So that's kind of one of the biggest things for us. So like for instance, the latest changes for us is the live stream and notifications have actually been very good boons for the industry.
So give us the one secret that no one would know from looking at the outside. How do I game the Facebook system if I'm a social game developer? What's the one thing?
The one thing that's not obvious to people, and I talked about this before, is that newsfeed is kind of a very powerful thing to utilize as well as notifications. But one of the things that does not people really think about kind of like conversion rates kind of in the initial phase when something actually comes through and says, oh, I can get X amount of users. The more advanced thing is kind of like taking that to the second level where you actually have to build up quote-unquote momentum. And what that means is, let's say, newsfeed, somebody was really popular, newsfeed stuff kind of goes down really fast. And so if you kind of lose the momentum and like actually you publish stuff to newsfeed, but it actually gets pushed down fast enough, then you actually don't get as much viral activity as you actually possibly could. Kind of a more concrete example is, let's say you actually kind of get the ball rolling, and you actually have a conversion rate of one group of users causing another group of friends to engage with the application. If you actually stop that, then you actually lose the entire momentum. You got to start from scratch all over again. That's actually a very important aspect engagement, especially in the new viral